Improvements to the Georgetown Municipal Airport could mean smoother air travel for all of us.
That airport is getting a facelift, which will help it take some of the load off of bigger airports like ABIA. KXAN's Ignacio Garcia shows us how $8 million in upgrades will change Georgetown's airport.
Safe pilots understand how their airplane works.
For 5 years, Chris Mauser has worked as a flight instructor for Genesis Flight Academy. The school uses the Georgetown Airport to train students.
Enhancements to the airport on any level translates and trickles down into having a safer environment for us to fly and to teach flying.
About $8 million of improvements to the Georgetown Airport will begin this summer. Better lighting, new signs, taxiway improvements, and new fuel tanks will all help the airport meet current FAA codes.
We take up the slack. We provide services. We provide an angle that Austin Bergstrom can't. We have flight schools that maybe don't have to charge as much because it really comes down to the cost of running the business.
And there's an airport hangar there.
Dana Padula lives next to the airport. She hopes the upgrades improve safety for homeowners like her.
Just because we are so close to the airport, we want to make sure that they can see the runway if they're coming in the evenings.
There's Alpha to the right.
Chris says airport improvements will benefit the whole town.
Exciting, but I think much needed. Every industry needs to maintain its level of improvements in order to maintain that safety.
And lift the airport to a new level for years to come. Ignacio Garcia, KXAN News.
The Texas Department of Transportation will cover about $7 of the $8 million of improvements there. The city of Georgetown will cover the rest.
And you may be wondering how exactly Georgetown's airport helps to alleviate air traffic elsewhere. Well, Georgetown is one of several airports that takes small aircraft that can't stop at Austin Bergstrom. We typically think about the big jets at ABIA, but it's also a popular place for general aviation. However, an ABIA spokesman tells us their hangars are full, so Georgetown, Austin Executive, and Lakeway are all popular alternatives for airplane owners.
And you can take a closer look at these specific changes, including this map that lays out all of the improvements in Thursday's edition of the Georgetown edition of the Community Impact newspaper.